Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Imagine how insane it would be if someone happened to send you $1,000 of silver to your front doorstep. Well, if you click that subscribe button, that might actually happen to you. I'm doing tons of giveaways. I'm doing a 38,000 subscriber silver giveaway. You can still enter it. There's still time to enter. I'll probably be announcing the winner in a couple days, so make sure you subscribe and go enter that video. I'm also doing a 39,000 subscriber silver giveaway. At 40,000 subscribers, I'm giving away over $1,000 worth of silver to the winner. That's not an exaggerated amount. I really am. It's not clickbait. So you definitely need to be subscribed. I also post daily videos updating you guys on a daily basis. You cannot be blindly investing. That's just not realistic in today's day and age. You gotta be tuning in, and I got y'all. So today's video is extremely important. It really could be a staple for what's to come in the future of money. If you think about money, we're advancing into a new technological era. Everything's digital. Think about the future, sci-fi, flying cars, all that. Do you really think there's still going to be, paper dollars floating around? No, it's going to be digital. And Bitcoin makes the most sense. I've been investing in a Bitcoin for over 6 years. I've made a lot of people a lot of money because I started promoting it on this channel when it was $1,500. So, with that said, this also has to do with silver. Think about it. Silver is the most highly conductive metal for thermal conductivity and electricity. It's used, for several different reasons. It makes the world go round, literally. But it's also heavily used in electric vehicles now. And who owns an electric vehicle company, the biggest one? Elon Musk, who also owns SpaceX, which silver is used in a lot of space equipment. Elon Musk. So for Elon Musk to get into silver would only make sense. He's a brilliant guy. He knows what he's doing. He's been talking about Bitcoin. He just put $1.5 billion into Bitcoin. He's trying to get his money out of fiat currency into things that hold value. And Bitcoin holds value, but silver does even more. So before we jump into this article, speaking about Bitcoin and precious metals, I want to show you guys something. There's actually a cryptocurrency called GSX. It stands for gold secured currency. It's a crypto backed by physical gold. It's a genius idea. It's brilliant. Right now the coins are 10 cents, and they're predicting in the roadmap within first 2 years it could be $1 plus. So you get 10 times your money. They also are going to be opening gold mining operations, and they're going to open a visitor center so you could actually go there, check out the mines, and they're also going to have a 24-hour or 24/7-hour live feed so you can watch from your home. It's so revolutionary. It only makes sense as we advance. Companies are going to start doing stuff like this. There is a 13% buying bonus right now. There's going to be a decrease in the buying bonus in 1 day and 5 hours, so you want to get them sooner than later. There's a great video, and this video does show and represent, the coin a lot better than I can, so I'm going to highlight some of the points in it.
Introducing gold secured currency, better known as GSX, the first of a new genre of currencies called growth coins. A growth coin combines all of the best elements of a stable coin, an investment coin, and a traditional cryptocurrency into one secured currency. The benefits: 1. It's backed. GSX is trust-backed by land rights and gold. The starting value has been set with the assets backing GSX, now with many large-scale mines and refineries being added. These include a number of future alluvial and hard rock would be sold, and the proceeds would go directly to the holders of GSX. To the US dollar per GSX, second year is $20 billion in assets, making the GSX gold and metal reserves will be continuously audited by some of the most respected auditing firms such as BVA. 5. Dividends. GSX holders are entitled to yearly dividends of 50% of all gold and metals. 8. Quantum resistance. GSX will be one of the first quantum-resistant stable coins with the integration of the quantum steel cryptography algorithm. Participate in elements of mining such as testing out equipment, watching explosives, prospecting with the pros, testing, and many more.
But anyways, I just wanted to show a couple things of what the coin can do. That video explains it very, very good. It's also been featured by Forbes, NASDAQ, Fox Business, Bloomberg, Yahoo Finance, Fox News, Los Angeles Times, Reuters, and CCN. The owner is actually Stephen McCullough. He is the CEO of Apollo FinTech, and he's the president of the UAS, United Allied States. Elect Stephen McCullough as first president of sovereign entity. He's been elected as inaugural chief executive in the recently concluded July 30th elections. So he's basically going to be carrying out the United Allied States vision of setting up mutually beneficial sovereign economic zones that guarantee individual liberty and free market enterprise. So, it's really cool to kind of get a backstory about the company more. If you guys want to check him out, he gives updates all the time on GSX and, Apollo FinTech. He actually posted this one of a red carpet meeting he was at in I forget which country it was, but yeah, if you guys ever want to, look up on that. He also is, heavily afflicted with Stratus as well, which is another mainstream currency. So I just wanted to show that. If you want to sign up, the link's in the description. I have a good amount of these coins. I'm definitely going to be buying and holding for the longer term. Within a couple of years, I could definitely see that coin going a lot higher, and I do like it because it's backed by physical gold. But anyways, let's jump into this because this has a lot to do with that as well. Elon Musk, which is getting into Bitcoin, also transforming his money into precious metals. He's a very influential, probably the most influential person in the world right now. Right, he could send a single tweet out talking about Dogecoin. He just typed DOGE, and it shot up, hundreds of percent, if not thousands. It's crazy. So if we're looking at him as an entrepreneur talking about Bitcoin, making it mainstream, people trusting it, because back in the day when I started investing into Bitcoin, people thought it was a scam. There was a lot of FUD, which stands for fear, uncertainty, doubt. People were very scared of it because it's new. Anytime something new comes out, people they think it's too good to be true, right? That's exactly what happens with any altcoin that comes out. Bitcoin, the same thing happened. It happens because people don't believe they don't want to accept or acknowledge we're headed into this new digital age. Elon Musk turning Bitcoin into the new dollar, it only makes sense. It's a global coin with zero to little fees or instant transactions. It's like everyone speaking the same language on a monetary form, right? Imagine how beneficial that would be if everyone in the entire world spoke the same language. That's what Bitcoin is. There is no Bitcoin in China, Bitcoin in USA. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. It makes sense. So he does go over, some of this stuff. So let's jump into this article. So Tesla CEO Elon Musk on Thursday said that owning Bitcoin was only a little better than holding conventional cash, but the slight difference made it better asset to hold. See, he knows that, and it even says it right here. So, however, when fiat currency has negative real interest rates, only a fool wouldn't look elsewhere, right? It makes sense. The dollar is depreciating in value. It's lost 98% of its purchasing power due to inflation. It's only going to get worse, right? America's $27 trillion in debt. $27 trillion. If you have money in your bank account, over time, that money is basically burning to the ground. It's collapsing. The dollar's collapsing. Throwing out trillions of dollars in stimulus is only going to make things worse. We don't have that money to give out. And that's very worrisome because the USD is the world's reserve currency. Everyone across the world relies on the dollar's strength. So what we can do as investors is invest in the things that hold their value. Something that holds its value is precious metals. And with Elon Musk into an electric vehicle business, silver makes a lot more sense than gold. There's a lot more silver in a Tesla than gold. And gold is just a monetary metal. Silver, since it has actual real world uses, gold does as well, but not to the extent that silver does. Gold, it is only a monetary metal, so it only benefits if the economy's in bad shape. Silver's an industrial metal, so it benefits if the country's in bad shape or good shape, because silver is used in all these appliances. So even if, we do start recovering after pandemic, silver's still going to benefit. Silver being a shortage, right? I mean, there's definitely not much silver, especially with the pandemic, causing massive production delays and distributing it. So there's less and less silver getting dug up and getting produced. but the demand is skyrocketing. Low supply, high demand shoots the price up. So anyways, he also defended Tesla's action to invest into Bitcoin, saying the difference with cash made it adventurous enough for the S&P 500 company to hold the cryptocurrency. And you realize he wasn't stocks, right? He's talking about Tesla's a stock, right? But he's still talking about Bitcoin. So people are realizing there is a difference between stocks and Bitcoin. Bitcoin was the rebellious metal. Bitcoin was the darknet type of metal for criminals. But now, and stocks were for the everyday mainstream news, right? The news type of people, CNN, all that stuff. But now, news channels have a live counter, price counter of Bitcoin, right? People are accepting it, and it's being accepted everywhere. Amazon's about to accept it. PayPal. I mean, it's everywhere. Coinbase was the #1 downloaded app for a couple of years. That's something that's pretty crazy to think about. The price of Bitcoin is almost $58,000 right now. It was $50,000 last week. Now it's $58,000. It's jumping $10,000 every couple of weeks. Now that is extreme volatility, and that is dangerous, right? Anytime any investment is skyrocketing to that degree, there's going to be a large crash along with it. Look at Bitcoin back in 2017. It went from like $5,000 to $18,000 in like 2-3 months. That's way too fast, and look what happened. It crashed and took several years for it to recover. But since it did have a gradual recovery, that's why it's staying at these heights. Same thing could go for $100 silver. I made a post on my channel asking you guys when you think silver will hit $100. 1 to 6 months was the most popular answer. If silver is going to hit $100 in 1 to 6 months, it's going to do what Bitcoin did in 2017. It's going to have a very large crash, probably back down to the $30, $40 range, and it's going to take years for it to get back up to that height. I went to my local coin shop the other day, had a conversation with the owner, and we were talking about the reality of $50 silver soon is very possible, but $100, it's going to take some years unless something extremely dramatic happens, right? The unknown variable is something that everybody forgets to incorporate, and there's definitely, that could throw a wrench into the mix and throw things way off. Just like in 2019, nobody could have predicted there would be a global pandemic, so all the price predictions from back then are way off. The unknown variable is also important. And I make this video because I do want you guys to learn how to adjust and adapt. You have to plant seeds and blossom wealth. Back in 2016, when I started investing into Bitcoin, when I started promoting it on my channel at least, a lot of people hated because they're stuck in their old ways. They weren't ready to adjust and adapt, but look how much money they could have made. And then if you don't believe in Bitcoin's principle, then at least use the profits from Bitcoin to reinvest that into silver. That's what I'm doing. I'm making, a lot of money from Bitcoin. I reinvest it into silver. Then you have other things like GSX, gold secured currency, where you can plant seeds, buy, I have a good amount. You don't have to buy that much, especially since it's a new thing, right? You got to invest only as much as you're willing to lose. But regardless, they're 10 cents, so you can get a couple hundred, couple thousand, and just hold them. And then in a couple of years, use the profits to reinvest into silver, or you can exchange your GSX for gold, right? If you're looking at investors in the future, adjusting and adapting is key. Even the local coin shop owner, he's been buying silver for 45 years, and he even said, how you invested, the strategy you had 20 years ago is much different than today, so you have to learn how to transform and adjust with the times. You have to. So anyways, I wanted to make this video. I really want to hear your thoughts on Elon Musk and how he's trying to transform, Bitcoin into real money. And he would be the most influential person to do it. If anyone in the world would do it, Elon Musk would be the person to do it. He's trusted. Everyone views him as the modern day Einstein, and people listen to what he has to say. So it would make sense. What do you guys think about that? I'm curious what you have to say about that. Anyways, like I said, the link to GSX in the description. There's also a 5% bonus if you use my link, plus a 17% buying bonus. So, you can get yourself a nice amount of coins. There's also a lot of other stuff that I didn't go over that they do, so you can go on there and just look around. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you thought this video was educational, informational, at least entertaining, make sure to smash the like button. More importantly, subscribe. I'm doing tons of giveaways. If you want a chance to win some free silver, click that subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.